Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing another Barbie nail. I will be taking shade number 10 from F Gel. And I'm going to go ahead and apply 2 coats. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm going to apply 2 coats. I think I am. So I'm going to go ahead and start from the bottom. I don't know why, but I tend to do that all the time where I start from the bottom and then whatever remaining product, I go near the cuticle area just to kind of have a better application. Just like that. You could apply base coat if you're doing it on a client, but I personally don't ever really apply base coat because I do buff the nail prior to applying gel polish on top of a nail. So I think I am going to be doing 2 coats. Once again, I am going to be doing some Barbie nails. So yeah, look, just 1 coat. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds and then we'll be back. So now that we have added 2 coats on that nail, we're gonna go ahead and add this FU07, which is like a very shimmery blue. I'm gonna use this as a topper on top of this blue shade. This one I think is from the Mood collection, but I think you could definitely purchase this on itself. I think they sell it individually, so yeah. We're gonna go ahead and I'm only gonna do 1 coat of this. And I'm gonna go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds. And then we're gonna move on to the nail art. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks pretty in person. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean the sticky layer, just because I prefer it that way. You could leave it like that, it's up to you. So I'm gonna go in with my daughter. This one is from a rhinestone picker. It's kind of jacked up, as you can see. So I'm gonna go in with my Mappa gel paints. And I'm gonna go and take my pink and yellow. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the yellow over here on this side. Just like that. I'm not the best when it comes down to doing this type of nails or this little flowers. I don't know why. I could draw and everything, but when it comes down to basic little flowers, I cannot. Am I weird? But anyways, I'm gonna do 3 little dots. And then I think that's good enough, whatever. And then I'm gonna go in with my Nails by Debs liner brush. This one is the Hella Cute one. Just in case you guys wanted to know what I use, I talk about the products that I use in this video throughout the whole entire video. I decided I'm not going to be posting it on the description box unless I forget something or mention in the video, because honestly it's just going to take forever. And like I said in my previous videos, I don't have that time or luxury to really sit down and, you know, write things down. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of draw like little lines right here, just like that. They're looking kind of jacked up, but it's okay. There, it looks okay. The idea is there. And I'm not gonna erase. So then I'm just gonna go ahead and draw the little stem. Probably just do it right here, just like that, right? All right, that looks good. So then I'm gonna go ahead and clean my brush. I don't like leaving product on my actual brushes because they tend to cure real quick. I don't know if it's my light or what, but it tends to do that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add like little dots. Oh my goodness, I guess I didn't add some. There we go. There we go, just like that. What do you guys think? Look cute, right? I think I might have used a pillar yellow for this one. Oh well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of flash cure that. If I could find my little flashlight. All right. I'm gonna flash cure that so it doesn't like move around. It stays put. Oh, and by the way, this one is the JB little LED light. I bought this on Luna Beauty Store. I think that's what it is. Yeah, you can find them on Instagram. All right, that's good enough for me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the pink. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing I did before. And just kind of add the flower right here. And right there. I'm over here trying to concentrate, you guys. All right. There we go. I don't even know why I continue closing this. I dropped my little palette and it just kind of smeared everywhere, which I hate it, but it's okay. That's why I didn't add so much pigments in there, or like the gel. I only added a little bit, well, at least half of the product into the containers. All right, I'm good with that. I'm gonna go ahead and take the pink and start just like drawing little lines in. And then just kind of go like that. Go with the flow, you guys. So then that's how that one goes. And then I think I'm just gonna maybe draw the line coming down right here, right? Just like that. That looks good. And then I'm just gonna add the little dots. And then there we go. How cute is that? So now I'm gonna go ahead and start drawing or coloring in the little Barbie. I already sketched it, so it doesn't take too long. I'm gonna be taking the filler brush. I think it's the large filler brush from Narina. All right. And then I'm gonna be taking the same brand from Mappa, Skin N, and I got this from Hyatt Nails. I don't like having my brush having any gel product there, but let's go ahead and move on. We're gonna have to kind of fill in this very gently because I already have the hand paint or drawn in there, and the hand to me is the most difficult thing to draw. We're gonna go ahead and paint that in. Okay, doesn't really matter if I draw this part in because I still have to draw her dress in. I know I'm so quiet when I'm when I'm concentrating. Whatever, let's just go ahead and draw this in or fill it in. It's taking forever. I still could see the hand there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the face area. Right there. That looks okay. Can you guys see the hand? I could definitely see the hand. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and start drawing in her face, or filling in her face. I'm gonna go ahead and color around the eye area because I like where the eye shape is at, and I don't want to redo that part because honestly sometimes the eyes are the most difficult thing. I think everything is more difficult to me. There you go. I'm focusing that I don't overdraw the eye part. There we go. I'm filling in the eyebrow area, but I can still slightly see where the eyebrow's at. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so there we go. What do you guys think? It looks good? All right. I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds. Now we're going to go ahead and draw the dress part right here. So her... go ahead and draw it just like that. Then just kind of go down right here. And then we're going to go ahead and fill this in. And then just kind of fill this part in. Okay. Just like that. Can you guys see? Hopefully you guys can. We're going to go ahead and draw this part right here. Not draw, but color it in. And we're going to go ahead and just kind of draw around the lines right here. Just like that. Just like that. All right. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and take my filler brush because it's going to take forever. Just do it like that. Okay, let's fill this part in. Okay. There we go. I know, like, little areas like this make me so nervous that I'm gonna just mess it up just like this right now. Whatever. Let's go ahead and keep moving. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of stiffle it in there. There we go. How's that looking, you guys? There we go. There we go. All right, that looks good enough for me, and I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. I'm gonna go ahead and take the yellow and basically draw her hair. Let's see how that goes. We're gonna go into the line right here. We're gonna go ahead and start drawing it around. Gonna go ahead and bring it down all the way down here, and that's good enough. Okay, so this part of her hair, and then we're gonna go ahead and bring the hair right here and kind of like do a swoop, like a flick in a way. All right, now that we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and concentrate doing this part of her hair. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and bring that down. And we're gonna go ahead and bring and do a swoop like that, and then we're gonna go ahead and bring this part right here and connect it right there, okay? There we go. We're gonna make this part a little. And then just kind of go like that. I'm looking at my reference picture at the moment. Okay, so this part we're gonna go ahead and dry it all yellow, okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and change the brush because it's gonna take forever if I use this little tiny one compared to this big one. Okay. And of course, whenever you are drawing this type of characters, you could leave them flat without no dimension, no shadows, no bronzing. It's really up to you. There we go. Then we're gonna go ahead and fill that in right here. She's coming along, you guys. Once again, you have to trust the process, because if you start freaking out, then you're never gonna learn. You're never gonna get as comfortable drawing or coloring in your characters if you just walk away halfway. Okay. There we go. Once again, I always look at my reference picture and see if I'm actually satisfied with how my nail art is looking. There we go. Okay. Satisfied how that looks, and I'm gonna go ahead and cure it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take this lighter shade of blue for the eyeshadow part. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw this part right here, just like that. I might have to kind of diffuse that so it just doesn't look weird. It actually is kind of matching with the skin. So let me go ahead and slightly mix colors in here. And then I think I like that shade better. Yeah. And that's how that one looks. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take my little blender and just kind of blend that part. Oh, where are you? Okay, I see you, I see you. Take this one right here. This one is from Nails by Deb as well. And she's looking kind of rough. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of stipple it in there. Just like that. Just like that. That looks okay for me. I slightly clean it off right there. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and go in with the white. And then just start filling that in. I'm gonna look at my reference, see if it looks kind of what I'm going for. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next eye. And then just fill it in. I'm trying not to breathe, you guys. Okay. I know it looks weird, you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and cure that. So now I'm going to go ahead and start lining a little bit of where I want my lining to go. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of draw it right there. I am using, what is it called? The Miami Ponyjellies. Ponyjellos. This one is the PN 3999. It's a brown color. And I am using, what is it called? The Hella Cute liner. Just for this part, honestly. If you don't have a brush like this, just use whatever you have. Okay. You guys already know I don't like doing outlining on video. I like to sit super close to my art to make sure everything comes out how I want it. You guys hear noise in the background? That's my baby. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of draw the line right there, just like that, and then draw the outline right here. All right, so I think for our eyebrows I'm just gonna add a little bit more darker shade, just like that. Just like that. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start outlining the hair area. And then just add some little lines right here. And the brown lines are just gonna help whenever I start adding shadow to the hair, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of do a little circle right there. Can you guys see? And then just kind of go around like that. Like how that looks. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of outline this part too of her arm. I know I have this part really forgotten, but I don't. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and just add a little line right here. There we go. Just like that. Kind of like bent. And then we're gonna go ahead and just kind of do a little triangle and then just go up. All right. So with the same brown liner or gel liner that I was using prior, I'm gonna start creating these little somewhat strokes in the hair. Just like that, from the bottom to the top, just like that. You don't have to overdo it, just like that. Just kind of flickering it. And this is gonna help create that shadow or depth into her hair. And just like that. Because I don't want her hair just to look kind of yellowish, because that's not what I'm going for either. So I'm just gonna flick, 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 flick to kind of add that brown shade in there. Flick, flick, flick that rest, you guys. All right. And then right here, I'm not really gonna worry too much around this part because I am gonna go in and draw a little flower. Okay, so that's how that looks. I'm gonna go ahead and cure like her. Jelly brown. This one is from Infinity Gel. It's a Japanese gel paint or gel polish, whatever. So it's gonna use that. More brown than you would think. So I'm gonna start flicking this again, just like that. Flick, flick, flick. And if the line strokes look kind of weird, it's okay. Like that line right there was way too dark for my liking. Like that. Do you guys see that? I'm not liking that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and add some right there. Just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my baby blender. Even though she's looking kind of jacked up. Just blend, 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 you guys. If you're looking too rough, just blend. Okay. And then I'm just gonna add more to this side right here. And then I will go in later on and just add more shadow, but I think I like how that looks. All right, just like that. All right, add some little bit of depth in the part of the hair. Just like that, see? So you guys can see the part. I'm just gonna slightly stipple in there, just like that. And I'm gonna be using this shade right here. It's like a terracotta color. This one is from Vitro. This shade is, I don't even know. Hold on, you guys. Okay, so this one is 332. And just add this color right here. Probably brought it too down, but this is definitely going to help to add that shadow that I'm looking for, just to kind of bring her to life. I'm going to go ahead and just add some right here. Just put it over here. And then I'm going to go and take my little blender brush. And then just kind of smudge it in there. You can see it's adding that rosy color that we're looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and smudge, smudge, smudge. Giving her that contour. And then we go. See how that looks? She kind of looks weird on camera, but it's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing towards like the arm area. And then just add some right here to make sure her hand's a little bit bronzed. Just like that. And then we're gonna paint her nails afterwards. And then just kind of add some right here. And then we're going to go ahead and blend, blend. Blend, blend. You see? You could add a little bit of yellow just to put it a little bit more warm. Or blue. It really, it's up to you. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and start adding a little bit of blush to kind of bring her back to life. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this kind of pink shade right here. We're gonna add this to the cheek area. So I'm gonna do a two-tone blush, a lighter shade, and then just a darker pink on top of it. Well, a sheer one. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my baby blender. I think this, yeah, it's the baby blender. Kind of matches her skin tone, so it's not gonna make a big difference. So there we go. You can see it didn't make a real big difference, but it's okay. Kind of gave her more of a highlight. Draw her little flower right here on top of her hair. Let me look at my reference picture. Okay, it might not look as pretty, but whatever, right? We're gonna go ahead and add 2 dots just around like that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start bringing that paint in, just like that. We're gonna color all solid. Just kind of add the petals just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of dab this part right here, just like that. Not too much, because this one is pretty pigmented. Maybe add just I don't know, maybe a little bit of pink right here on the forehead area, just like that. I'm gonna grab my baby blender, not my beauty blender. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and blend that, just like that. You cannot tell that much on camera, but let me zoom out just a tad bit so it doesn't look as blurry. But there we go. You can see I'm adding that pink. You can add more if you want to. I'm gonna grab a different pink to add more. So you can see, bringing that down just a tad bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take this darker shade. It's like a red burgundy. Not even red, but more like so burgundy. So for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and start from the center and start kind of figuring out where the petals are at. It doesn't have to be as perfect, just enough so you could kind of tell that it's a little flower. Okay, so it might not come out how you expected, but it's okay. And what we're gonna do is just apologize if it wasn't on focus. We're gonna go ahead and grab a little blender and we're gonna blend this part. We're gonna blend it just a tad bit, just like that. I know I kind of practically took everything off, but the end result is what's gonna matter. And we're gonna add one right here. Just right here, and then maybe another one right here. Just okay, like so for that. The final touches and everything like that, I'm just gonna add some glitter to the background, and then I am gonna add my matte top coat and then just slightly line a little bit, and then I'll be done. And I'll show you guys the final product towards the end. You guys gonna let me know down below in the comment sections what you thought about this nail design. And I will see you until next time. So let's go ahead and add this glitter. So I'm gonna use the F gel one, just so it could grab the little specks that I want. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and just add just a tiny bit around, just like that. Not a lot, not a lot. Okay, just enough so I could spread it around, just like that. As you can see, some of that speck. We're using the same glitter that we use on the other nails. Okay, so we're gonna slightly clean off the brush, and then we're just gonna go ahead and just add it like that. Can you guys see that? It looks so pretty. I'm not gonna add a lot because I don't want it to overpower the nail design. Just like that. All right, I like how that looks. Look how sparkly and glitter that looks. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. I'll see you guys until next time. Bye.